Let's look at the front page of the Sun today. He's making headlines there. He's been named in a US court documents relating to the rapper P. Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs.
It's a verdict that has sent shockwaves through the world of music and entertainment. Sean Diddy Combs, once the king of hip-hop, now finds himself facing a life behind bars. But how did it come to this? How did one of the most powerful men in the music industry end up at the center of one of the most explosive criminal cases of the decade?
Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York.
Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the stunning downfall of Sean Diddy Combs, his legal battle, the shocking charges that led to his life sentence, and what happens next. Stay tuned. What if I told you that behind the glitz and glamour, behind the chart-topping hits and multi-million-dollar empire, was a dark secret, a secret that would lead to the music mogul's life imprisonment? Yes, you heard that right. Diddy, a legend in the hip-hop industry, has just been sentenced to life in prison. But how did we get here? Let's dive in. Diddy, known for revolutionizing the hip-hop scene in the 90s, wasn't just a rapper and producer. He built Bad Boy Records into a powerhouse, launched countless careers, and became a global icon. But his story has now taken a dark and tragic turn. In September 2024, Diddy was indicted on multiple felony charges: racketeering, sex trafficking, transportation for prostitution, and more. These charges weren't just a one-time offense. According to prosecutors, this alleged criminal operation had been in place for years. The indictment even revealed Diddy's involvement in organizing what were called freak-off parties, where women were coerced into sexual acts, often under the influence of drugs. The details are grim. Evidence collected from Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles included drugs, firearms, and other incriminating materials. Prosecutors painted a picture of a man who used his wealth and power to control and exploit women, all while hiding behind his fame and success. Let's break down the charges. Diddy was found guilty of 3 key counts. 1. Racketeering, running a criminal enterprise that was involved in trafficking and exploitation. 2. Sex trafficking, coercing women into sexual acts for his personal gain. 3. Transportation for prostitution, facilitating illegal interstate travel for these activities. But it didn't stop there. Additional allegations of kidnapping, forced labor, and drug distribution also came to light during the trial. These crimes, dating back over a decade, were part of a much larger operation, according to the indictment. The infamous freak-off parties were a key part of the prosecution's case. These events were described as carefully organized gatherings where women were manipulated and coerced into sexual acts, often filmed without their consent. Drugs like cocaine and methamphetamine were allegedly used to ensure compliance. During a raid in early 2024, law enforcement found large quantities of drugs and other disturbing evidence. This included narcotics, baby oil, and even IV fluids meant to revive partygoers after days of drug-fueled events. It was these raids that sealed Diddy's fate in court. Now, here's where I want to hear from you. Do you think justice was served in Diddy's case, or do you believe there's more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're finding this breakdown informative, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on this case and other breaking stories. Fast forward to today. After months of testimony, shocking revelations, and a defense that promised to fight like hell, the jury delivered its verdict. Guilty on all counts. Diddy has been sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. This marks one of the most significant falls from grace in modern entertainment history. For many, this verdict is a stark reminder that fame and fortune do not place anyone above the law. Diddy's life, once filled with sold-out concerts and red carpet events, now shifts to life behind bars. It's hard to reconcile the man who helped shape the sound of a generation with the man now convicted of such heinous crimes. But as the evidence came to light, the reality became impossible to ignore. So, what's next? While Diddy's defense team has announced plans to appeal the verdict, legal experts say the chances of overturning the sentence are slim. With the overwhelming amount of evidence presented during the trial, many believe this is the end of the road for Sean Diddy Combs. If an appeal is filed, it could take months, if not years, to process, but until then, Diddy will remain behind bars, serving out his life sentence. The fall of Sean Diddy Combs is a cautionary tale of power, abuse, and unchecked influence. While his music legacy will undoubtedly live on, his personal legacy is now forever tarnished by these horrific crimes. So, what do you think? Will Diddy's appeal stand a chance, or is this truly the end for the hip-hop mogul? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on this case and other major stories shaking up the entertainment world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.